Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Happy Saturday morning to you. Today, I thought about doing something a bit different. Normally, with anything I've ever done on a fan site or blog or this channel has been hello my babies, morning kisses to you. Anything I have done on a fan site or blog or this channel has been based on conversations I've had about the band to my friend Dan. I can remember the very first time we ever thought about doing this. I was working at a radio station. We were doing a broadcast remote from a barbecue restaurant. It was around 2004, and I called him, had an idea, had an itch in my head. I called him and I said we should write a book on being a Kiss fan. That led to a blog, that led to a Tumblr account, that led to a Facebook page, that led to an Instagram page, and currently this channel. Most topics I discuss on this channel are things I would talk to Dan about on a daily basis. We just always had daily Kiss conversations about the band. You know, life and conflicts and timing and schedules change, and we don't have those conversations as often as we used to. You know, as things change, jobs and priorities, these things fall to the wayside. So what I thought about doing was just uploading more of these itches in my brain. When I get an itch in my brain, something that I would normally call Dan about and talk about, I thought, why not just discuss it here? It's not going to be any sort of topic I'm trying to prove or any treasured fact that's never been heard before. These are just going to be topics about the band that I have an itch in my head, I have an itch in my brain that I cannot scratch, and I just want to discuss. And I kind of just want to put a topic out there, let you think about it, perhaps comment, and just start a Kiss fan conversation. So that's where this video in particular is going. I don't know if this will continue past today's upload, but if it does, it does. And I hope you enjoy it. So the first of the Kiss itches in my brain that I cannot scratch, that I would normally phone my friend Dan about, revolves around the first Kiss LP from 1974. On the 4th of July, I decided to, instead of celebrate by shooting off fireworks or barbecuing all day, I thought, what a better way to spend a holiday afternoon celebrating our country than to sit here in the basement and play every Kiss record I own in its entirety, in order, from beginning to end. And I will be totally honest, there was a magic about hearing these songs again on that day. I don't know what it is about being a fan. You know every song, you know every lyric, you know every chord change, you know every drum beat. And sometimes you take the songs for granted, and I think listening to them again, you know, it was just me, Large Marge, Pee Wee, my record player, and my basement. And it was an absolutely fun day off. And sometimes escaping into the world you love is the best day off ever. And there were two moments in particular that filled me with a nostalgia, a sense of belonging that put a huge smile on my face. One took place right away when Let Me Know came on the turntable. The second was about an hour later when Mr. Speed came on. And here comes that itch in the brain moment. While I was sitting there listening to these records, deep in nostalgia, I began to think, is this truly the only Kiss record one would ever need? Is this the essential Kiss record? You know, there's always that saying that a band has their entire life to write their first record and 12 months to write their second. Could a lifelong burning desire to be a rock star from Paul Stanley, Peter Criss, Gene Simmons, and Ace Frehley have created the best Kiss record of all time? So that got me thinking about other bands I've loved and their first records. Are a band's first debut LP the most essential record in their catalog? Most definitely the essential Van Halen record. I wouldn't really consider this to be the essential Motley Crue. It does have the foundation for that Motley Crue sound and snot, but I would say Shout at the Devil would be the essential Motley Crue record. A good record, but definitely not the essential. Large Marge is very interested in my presentation on the essential first LP of bands. I have her full attention. She is loving this topic. And although this is not the first Alice Cooper record, this is the first Alice Cooper solo record away from the Alice Cooper band, and in my mind is the essential Alice Cooper record. So, is the first Kiss LP the most essential Kiss LP and truly the only Kiss LP one would ever really need? It definitely could be considered to be a greatest hits LP, as most of the songs on this record are still played live today. But is it truly the only Kiss LP one would ever need? I'm not really going to answer that question. That's just the question I am throwing out there. How does this album rate in the grand scheme of the Kiss catalog? I will give you 2 points from my perspective. The first being, if I ever came across someone who had never heard of Kiss before, and I was going to give them one album to listen to, it would be this. Second, if I ever came across someone who was diving into Kiss and wanted a record to add to their collection, it would definitely be this. This would be one of the first LPs I would say to purchase. So with that being said, do I consider this to be the most essential Kiss record? It's definitely in my top 5. The fun, the power, the magic of the first LP. Thank you for hanging with me. My name is Rick. This is It's All For You, Demon, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. Take care, be safe, never stop having fun. And if I get an itch in my brain about another topic, we shall talk again soon.